That snag machine you say you went and got, what's up with it? It's too long and small. How am I supposed to fit this on my arm? On my massive guns. But it's not because the machine's small, it's because your arm is so thick, Gonzap. So, where we last left off, I was in the Team Snag'em hideout, and I was making my way, finding out a whole bunch about them, and getting my snag machine back, which I believe I forget. Did I really make hot chocolate? Yeah, I did. Fuck yeah. It's in my little Tron mug. See? Hot chocolate. Hey, Red. How's it going, you two? Oh. There we go. Cute. Thanks. I sometimes get the mood to, like, get milk, and then I have to have hot chocolate for, like, as many days as I can, because otherwise then I will literally forget about the milk there. So, but this is thankfully the last of it, so I've had hot chocolate for, like, the last 5 days, something like that. I usually get, like, Ibarra. I prefer a really nice fancy one, but that shit be expensive, so I can't get it all the time. Oh, that is an exit. Not what I wanted. But how are you two doing tonight? Okay, so I went in here. Where the fuck? Okay, I talked to you, right? No, I have not. I lied. I did not talk to this guy. Foodla. Team Snag'em Foodla would like to battle. What was I gonna say? I thought it was like 11 p.m. No. It's like 8:48. I started a little bit early just because I was sitting here bored, so. Let's see. Oh god, neither of these are great against you, huh? Twilight Zone? Yeah. Hang on, I hear my thing being a little crackly. I don't think it is on your guys' end, but it is on mine, so I'm just gonna do that really quick, and I think that should help. But I was gonna say a thing. No crackle? Yeah, it just happens, I think, on my end. Because you guys are hearing it, like, directly, but it has to, like, transfer through me, so. But what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So, one, next time you can get Tisha, I'll make you hot chocolate, some really good ones. I put in cinnamon and, vanilla, Mexican vanilla to it. But two, so I've been trying to think of what to do, because I'm probably going to stream on. Hey Gabe, how you doing? I'm going okay. I'm doing okay. What I was gonna say, I'm probably going to stream on very late night Tuesday next week, because Wednesday's my birthday. And my dad is coming to visit Wednesday, which means that I will probably not be around literally all weekend because I miss him a lot and I'm gonna cry, and I love him. Wednesday, Nell's Day, yeah. Only 27. So, but yeah, so I might like do a very late night, like Tuesday to Wednesday stream, because I already took off work since my dad's gonna be there like mid-morning, I believe. So I should not use Thundershock on you. So I've been trying to think of what game to play. And I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Because I've been looking at all my games, I'm like, what the fuck would be like my favorite to play? And I already do play all of my favorite games. And I don't particularly have anything like terribly short that I could play. So if I pick something, it'd probably be something that I intend to play for like the foreseeable future. So, and I would just like start it then. So I've been trying to think, and I don't know what to do. So if you guys have any like suggestions and shit, feel free to let me know. I mean, I've got, I want to say it's a command. Wow, that is very weak. I have to switch Pokemon. Have you tried committing tax evasion? I've seen both you and Ms. Mango recently play Turn Boy Commits Tax Evasion, so I'm probably not gonna play that, as tempting as it is. I also don't own it, so, but I was gonna say, I think I have a command if you do like exclamation point games, maybe, that I believe it'll do it. Yeah, thanks. Also, while I fucking remember, boop, I have a command for you, Tisha. Also, what the actual fuck? I just noticed. Oh, it's not... Yo, thank you. Okay, they're there. For some... Okay, I have to just shift that down. That's my team, there we go. I also can't hear it, oddly. Is there actual sound that you guys are hearing from that? You hear nothing? Okay, it is not just me then, huh? Interesting. We'll bite you. We'll use water gun on you. And let's see. I don't know if that'll do anything. Where? Aw, Tisha, you didn't. Or Mooney, you didn't have to do that. But also, yeah, that is my sounds. Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna have to do something that I don't normally do, which is go check this out really quick. Ignore my black screen really quick. But no, that should be there. I don't know why that's doing a thing. Well, something's fucking busted. I'm not quite sure what and where, so that's a thing, I guess. But how you doing, Mooney? How's your night going? What you up to? As I play Pokemon, at the very least you guys can hear me and you can see the game, so I guess that's gonna have to be good enough for now. And hear the game. Hey, Chess! No worries, you're fine. Yeah, you can hear me, you can hear the game. It's just my alerts and I guess any shoutouts are broken. No idea how to fix that. So I'll figure it out one day, eventually. Who knows? I'll be a proper streamer at some point. Maybe like on my 2nd anniversary. Also, Goofy absolutely fucks. Hey, Foxy. I'm glad you saw that. I blame you as far as the gang is all here. Oh, you're already a good streamer. Thanks, Jess. Pokemon for the win. Pokemon puns for the win. But, yeah. I absolutely blame you as to why that came up on my Twitter feed. So, I don't know where it came from. I don't know why. Mooney, stop that. Yeah. I have a thing I have to keep remembering that I have. I also should probably move that. Casually just gonna... we're just gonna move... Rude. Don't. We're just gonna do this, and then move this, and it's gonna be fine. There we go. It's good enough. I'm glad my chaos spreads beyond the boundaries of Twitch. Oh my god. You would revel in chaos, wouldn't you? Shockwave, reflect, confusion. Let's do... Sure, let's do confusion. Might as well. For those of you that are wondering, I do have hot chocolate, Tisha asked earlier. It's right here, chaos control. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there was a trailer at some point for, oh god, what was it? I think it was like Sonic Origins that I meant to watch. Because I literally just saw it on my, on my YouTube watch later that's 1,000 videos long that I have to go and do. So, because I saw like the preview and I was like, oh, I should watch this later. Clearly I did that. Witches do tend to be chaos aligned, that and Vikings. Northman was an intense movie. I only recently saw the trailer for that. How was it? Like, other than intense, was it like good? When I dried up, the snag machine was already gone. Or no, I can't go this way. I have to go. Really quick. My Pokemon. I would like to heal my Umbreon and my Spiel. Come here. I already fought this dude. My snag machine is not here. It's like the original trilogy of God of War and some Viking legends I've heard on podcasts. Okay. Okay, I fuck with that. I can dig it. It's R-rated for a reason, but it's like a love letter to the old epics. Okay, I like that a lot. I might actually have to... Is it in theaters or is it on streaming right now? Because I might have to go see it. You have to head up to Gonzap's office? Thank you, Foxy. I figured it was going to be something like that. Right now I'm just trying to remember where the fuck everything is. I think I have to go down one more level. It's in theaters, I know that much. Okay. Maybe I'll see it with my dad when he visits. I don't know. There we are. This thing. I would like to use you. Also, I will warn you, his team hits hard. Fuck. Well, it's a good thing I'm going around and, like, actually fighting all these grunts then, huh? Mooney, stop that! You don't have to keep gifting things. I love you already, my god. But also, thank you. Are you just trying to get to a good number at the moment? Is, like, that what's happening? Because I also wouldn't doubt that's why you do it all of a sudden. I don't know if I've been through here. I'm gonna say no, because I just found a TM. What's TM 29? Let's see. Berries, TMs. Double team. Okay. I can spoil friends. Also playing Overwatch, so in and out. Ghosty says hello. Hello. Tell Ghosty I love them too. What got me interested was that it was by the people who did Lighthouse. And again, they have half-dressed Willem Dafoe. Oh my god. Willem Dafoe, other than the most recent Spider-Man, that would be his most recent movie? I'm not actually sure. It's honestly, I haven't seen a movie in theaters since, I believe since the Venom 2. Oh god. Okay, we're gonna bite Oddish, we're gonna Thundershock that ugly ass Crobat. Yeah, his most recent to be released. Okay. Gotcha. I also still have to watch the new Spider-Man. I haven't done that yet either. Whoops. I also haven't seen the one before that, though. I only ever watched Homecoming. But also I've kind of been, like, annoyed at Marvel movies lately, so I feel like I wouldn't have enjoyed it if I watched it. Or at least the Far From Home? Far From Home's the second in the, like, trilogy, right? It made me love Doc Ock all over again. I will admit, I have been enjoying the clips I've seen of that simply because I appreciate the actor, and I'm like, aww, it's hitting in all the feels. I didn't even like the Sam Raimi movies that much as a kid, but, like, the nostalgia, man. I've seen a couple of movies with friends in Burbank. Gonna be seeing the new Hot Wolf movie with a friend on Wednesday, so I may not be here for the birthday stream. No worries. It's gonna be like late Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, just because my dad's gonna be here Wednesday, so I'm not gonna like be able to stream. So, and also because realistically, if I try to stream, he would absolutely pop over and be like, "What you doing?" and like bug me on purpose, which it would be cute, but also embarrassing as fuck. Mostly because I don't trust y'all with my dad. He has too much power over me to be allowed to see my online friends. And then if it lines up, I might be able to read. Aw, you don't have to do that. Shush. I just appreciate your company. I should also swap Pokemon again. And Dad X Stream Mom. Hell yeah. His superpower is arms, and that's all he needs. His actor also really loved the role. Actually, all the returning actors did. I think they did too. Though I will say that I think he also, because I've seen like makings of from some of the clips and stuff, like on YouTube and shit. And I think he did say that like physically this time around it was a lot less demanding because he didn't have like the giant puppets, but also like it was a little less fun in a sense. Because it also meant that, like, he couldn't do dumb shit with the puppets. So, it's been a while since I've been able to hang out, so I'd be more than happy to celebrate your dang birthday. Oh, thanks, sweet. You're far too sweet. I have such good friends, and I don't know how the fuck that happened. Thank y'all for being here and in my life. The stream has been not on for, like, even 30 minutes, and this is great. I'm actually, like, really happy. So, wait, it's almost your birthday? Nice. Yep, next Wednesday. So, oh, stop being too nice to me. Have another lap around the sun. Thanks, Jess. But yeah, birthday's next Wednesday. Dad's visiting. Not gonna be able to stream next weekend, so I'm probably gonna stream on late Tuesday night. So it'll be like I start late and then go run till like past midnight probably or something. I'm here because I got bored one night and followed Mooney down the rabbit hole. Yeah, and Mooney got here because, oh wait, I've been doing this and haven't been paying attention. Does Torkoal have fucking drought, and which is why this isn't working? I'm like, it's clicking in my head that I should pay attention to the words on the screen as I'm trying to do a fucking Pokemon battle. I mean, exactly nice as you deserve. Maybe could stand to be nicer. Oh, you're about to finish Elden Ring. Nice. And you're reading too much Demon Slayer. I finished Demon Slayer, so there is no such thing as too much Demon Slayer. It's a fucking good manga. I don't know. Maybe it is working, and I just, like, missed it. Okay, cool. Torkoal does not have drought now? Okay. He does, I think, in later games. So, but not this one, which is good, honestly. I was gonna say, and Mooney followed my cousin, actually. So, because my cousin and her partner were streamers before me. And they started, like, we literally talked about it on, like, one summer on a, whatchamacallit, like a family get-together. And the two of us talked about, like, potentially streaming. And how they were just starting to do it, and I was like, maybe I'll do it too. Maybe I'll start streaming. And then I think shortly after they did, I talked with actually Ryan about everything, and he was like, I've been considering doing that. We just kind of started together. So, also, I've been meaning to read Chainsaw Man. You did volume 13. The only downside is I think the author does rush through some parts. Yeah, that tends to happen sometimes with manga, though. Biden. I get it now. You were on the SS Libra when I went to get the snack machine. Okay, I get it now. I won't have to antagonize over this. You're the kid from back there. I got it. Okay. Oh, and it's a hidden ability in Gen 5+. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense. Chainsaw Man is an incredibly dumb series, and I mean that in a sincere and affectionate way. Honestly, though, can't that be a lot of series? Like, just because you call something incredibly dumb doesn't mean it's not fantastic at the same time. Same for, like, characters. You're like, he's so stupid, I love him. Like, that is absolutely something I've said about so many fucking characters. I feel like the dumbness at the core of the experience in every way. Oh, okay. I've seen, I think it's like the little, like, I can't not like Inosuke. It's like a little animal, I believe, with the chainsaw on it that I've been seeing people like make shit of a lot. Come here, I would like to save. Thank you. Oh my god, speaking of, the author released one shot recently that was maybe my favorite manga thing I've read in like a decade. Okay, what was it? It's been a while since I picked up a new manga. I think the most recent thing was... Oh, hey, it's Gonzap. The most recent thing I picked up was Bungo Stray Dogs, and that was like... I started watching that when I was in the old apartment. So that was a while ago at this point now. It's called Goodbye Eri. What's it about? Hey Walkin'. That snag machine you say you went and got, what's up with it? It's too long and small. How am I supposed to fit this on my arm? On my massive guns. But it's not because the machine's small, it's because your arm is so thick, Gonzap. Shut your yap, bring me something so useless as this. Huh? Who's that kid there? Hey you're that kid. You must have come for the snag machine. I seriously do not understand why Gonzap gets such a lighthearted theme, but I fucking love it. I appreciate it. Good work getting out of here. We're not about to let you have it back. Give it up now, kid. You said I was too powerful, which is why you knocked me the fuck out. Oh, and of course you have glooms. Speaking of releases, one of my favorite writing group members released a book on Amazon. It's already number 9. Oh shit. That's really cool. It's hard to describe without giving it all away, but it's about some boy who asked to film his mother in his dying days and then goes on a journey to become a filmmaker. That sounds really fucking sad. I would definitely, like, potentially give it a go, though. I would like Foxy out here. Yeah, Spin knows that even if he loses, Gonzap will immediately come kick your ass. This is true. This is true. But, like, would it be better to, like, cower in fear of me and have your boss attempt to fight me first, or to lose in front of your boss and prove your incompetence even more than he already knew? I'm not quite sure which is the better option here. Oh, fuck. Really? Free official link. Nice, nice. I will have to give it a go later. I appreciate that Viz, like, has their stuff online. It's how I keep up with, One Piece and My Hero. Thankfully. Does this wake you up? Hey! Honestly, Gloom, I fucking love you, but fuck you. Oops, not number 9. Here's copy paste. Okay. 982 in LGBT. Nice. And 1,127 in new adult college fantasy books. And 5,700 in crime, action, and adventure. Okay. Oh, that reminds me, I need to catch up with My Hero. I might have missed the last chapter. I'm usually a chapter behind by the time I remember that I should be reading it. So, what was the last one I read? Also, because sometimes it does go on hiatus for a week, and then I have to, like, try and remember in 2 weeks to watch it again. But I'm trying to remember, what was the last one I watched? Actually, use Heatwave. But it's still good. We help get pre-orders up to 150. Hell yeah! Nice! I'm still reading My Hero fanfics. Dad's Hour for the win. Yeah, Dad's Hour was good. I am weak for those found family tropes. I should be finishing my chapter tonight, but meh, me tired. I understood what you meant, Foxy. It's okay. I have read many. I have read many of those. Many. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say a thing. Also, I'm at the last of my sludge of hot chocolate, and I'm a little sad. No, wait, I'm caught up. I just thought it was because of the One Piece release. Okay. I have to check. Oh, hang on. Call, fight, flamethrower, gloom. Bro, what is all this fucking spam texts recently? What do you mean? Have you been getting, like, phone numbers randomly fucking texting you, or? And that's the last of my hot chocolate sludge. I remember helping her edit or find her chapters as well as the rest of the group doing so it was super cool to see her get a publisher. That's really cool. How long did it take her to write it? It's taken me 9 million years to write my own fucking shit, and that's not even finished. Nor will I know when it'll be finished, in all honesty. It's fucking long. Bite the Mantine. Pokemon. Swap back to Empress. I keep getting random numbers that just send random ass links that are very sus. Oh yeah, no, absolutely don't. I've been getting the your EDD is compromised text at most maybe 5 to 7 years. Okay. Frame. Oh. I wish I would have noticed that. Flamethrower will one-shot Fortress. Is what type is Fortress? Oh wait, it's steel, isn't it? Fuck. Fuck, that's on me. That's entirely on me. Bug steel. Of course. I'm on year 13 years on my book and it's not even ready for editing yet. That's fine. It's a chapter I should finish tonight. It was the first NaNoWriMo story I did. Aw, nice. I have, also I do not know if Call gets rid of confusion. I don't believe it did. I can certainly give it a go though. Fortress use dig. Well, that's not so bad. We're just gonna, oh wait, actually, we're gonna see if this works. We're just gonna fuck it. Also 3 times I've attempted to go make my bed and 3 times you've distracted me. I mean, do you have to make your bed or is it like I washed my sheets and I should go actively like put them on the bed? Because in that case, I'm sorry. Because I've definitely done that before. Okay, good. Thunder Punch is fine. We're good, we're good, we're good. Fortress use spikes. Ooh, is that the thing where, yep, it's like Caltrops. Okay. I should be fine so long as I don't fucking swap Pokemon. Come on, just bite. Really, Umbreon? Red, stop bugging Foxy. Nah, I just prefer my blanket to be heavy when I actually lay down. Okay, is it like a weighted blanket? So like some of the internals kind of like shift to one side or something? Or, because I know that happens with mine. I have a 20-pound weighted blanket on my bed as well. So I don't always get to use it though, because California can get fucking hot, man. Yay, Umbreon snapped out of confusion. We're also gonna throw that over there. Borps Foxy, what the fuck does that mean, Chess? Yeah, we've had a hot April apparently. Yeah, it's been hot. So. Oh hey, not bad. Pretty impressive if I must say so. Listen kid, why don't you join us and we'll smash Cypher together. I will just do that on my own, good sir. Also take 4. A boop, that's a burp. If we snag all the shadow Pokemon from them using the snag machine, Cypher will collapse. When that happens, Team Snag'em will step up and take over. So how about it? Will you join us? Sure. Don't lie, because you're obviously no good at it. Your lips are twitching. All you really want is to get the snag machine back, don't you? Fine, you'll have your snag machine back, but only if you can beat me. Okay, let's fight. God, that man is pyramid-bodied. He really is, though. Oh, and he has the classic opening theme. Electrode and Nuzleaf. We're just gonna see if I can't take out Electrode, because I don't know whether or not it has Explosion. And Umbreon's already down a not insignificant amount. You'll get your machine if you beat me. Scumbag doesn't let you heal. I mean, I don't fucking blame him. He's actually smart in that. Letting me heal is one of the stupidest things that they would let me do. Feint attack, body slam. Can you fucking not, maybe? Thank you. Awesome. Okay, and then Ampharos should take it out. Fun fact, you can get shinies in this game? You can? Oh, well, do you mean from the wild Pokemon, or sometimes the shadows will be shiny? Because that honestly be real impressive. Oh, okay. Hyper Beam! Fuck. Fuck you. The wild and Dukem. Okay. We're gonna... where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? That's 50 points. It's 200. We're gonna use that on Umbreon. And then Ampharos, you're gonna swap out. Do you think Electrode would ever have an automatic destructibility at HP 0? It would be a douche move, but also makes sense. Also, most if not all of his team is Hyper Beam. Oh, fuck. Really? Well, at least Nuzleaf has to recharge him. Vileplume, fuck you. Don't. Fuck. God damn it. Possibly the shadows, but I doubt it. Okay. I mean, that's certainly something that deserves a nice Google. Use quick attack on Vileplume. Call. Bitch, wake up. Thank you. I'm back and the water I got has alcohol in it. Oh. What kind of alcohol? You mean he would get the Aftermath ability? Maybe. That would suck. That's like when you kill Junkrat in Overwatch and then you just get fucking exploded. I swear to fucking God. Okay. That was Yuki. I expect nothing less. Yuki's so fucking cute. I cannot wait to meet her one day. Call, fight, Heatwave. Ninetales be like, who you calling a bitch? Oh right, I am one. Ha! It put itself to sleep. That's fine. Wait, what? You do realize that Ninetales is named after our Foxy. Fuck you, Vileplume. That would only work if, I had Curlia out. Okay, I would like you to attack Nuzleaf, and I would like you to be called. I am absolutely a bitch at times. What do you mean? Okay, but like, there's one thing between you calling yourself a bitch and someone else saying you're a bitch, you know? Gotta make sure it's okay first. Gotta make sure you're at that level of teasing that's alright. Because also sometimes, emotionally, just people aren't in the mood to be called a bitch, even if it's like meant in good fun. Ooh, not Wishcash. Ha, fuck you, Vileplume. Right, the Wishcash. Flamethrower on the Vileplume. No, Espeon and Umbreon both have synchronized as well. Oh, they do? I didn't even realize that. I love Wishcash, he's so derpy. All I think about is the Wishcash when you play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and he's like in the pool or whatever, and I think he's like the head of the little town. Now I'm thinking when Charlie said bitch to Kitty Killjoy. Oh my god, yeah. It's so good. Yes! Beautiful. That is exactly what I needed out of that. Use Flamethrower, please. Fuck yes. Red and Blue Rescue Team, and yeah, he's the Elder of Pokemon Square. Thank you, Foxy. You just know so fucking much. Or did you Google that? Either way, thank you. Okay, bite. A24 released a couple of images of Hasbin, but it's still so slow. I'm okay with it being slow so long as, like, it's quality, you know? I'm a little sad that I think they replaced the voice actors. But I'm tentatively hopeful. Also, Gonzap wasn't too bad. And I guess they're still animation episode 8 of Helva. Yeah, I'm excited for that to happen. The animation previews for that looked really good. And I'm also like, after the song that was in the last one, it makes me like super hopeful for the quality of the rest of the show, considering that was a former Broadway actor. But also like in the past they've gotten like Norman Reedus. And they also had Beetlejuice's original actor as well in the last episode. I know it off the top of my head because I've beaten it and literally hundreds of times. Okay. Charlie has a new design that makes her look less adorable, but more like a demon princess. Yeah, it does. It looks really good though. Asmodeus. It took me a minute to remember the Broadway Beetlejuice. My bad, yeah. If we had your expertise in the snag machine, we'd have no trouble crushing Cypher. But fine, a promise is a promise. Here, take your snag machine back. Ha, are you serious? All the trouble we went through to get it? Weren't we going to use that to teach Cypher a lesson for dumping us? This kid's fighting to bring Cypher down, right? Him and us, we're both after the same thing. He's actually smart about this. Here, kid, take it. You can have your snag machine back. Thank you. Holy fucking evil person who actually keeps a promise. Right? He also mentioned if you encounter him in one of the towns in Super Mystery Dungeon. Okay. That thing didn't even fit my arm anyway. Oh yeah, I may as well give you this too. It just goes to show how I can be generous. Oh, the key for the locked box. Yeah. Thanks, man. Okay. Now get going. Cypher Secret Factory is to the north. We'll be looking forward to you crushing Cypher. And that's when Team Snag'em will be again in control. Aight. Thanks, man. We're also going to take what's in here. 2 full heals. Nice. I'm sad the voice actors are being replaced. I'll miss the original Angel Dust. Yeah, I do actually like that voice actor a lot, so that does make me a little bit sad. I'm hoping for the best. I don't know entirely why they couldn't use the same ones, but you know, hopefully it'll still be good. I still have to go, I think, down here, through here. Come here. I'm using the D-pad because my joystick is still fucking busted and I keep forgetting to fix it. I actually love Super Mystery Dungeon for that because it shows you can meet a lot of NPCs from previous Mystery Dungeons. Build Thorn actually shows off that there are multiple continents in the Mystery Dungeon world. Okay. That's pretty nice. Can I? No, I can't. I think I can leave from out here though. Right? Yeah. Much easier. Much easier. Is this the Master Ball? Nope. TM30. TM30 is... Shadow Ball. Okay. I can dig it. Cool. Now on to Cypher. Master Ball is just given you right before you head to Sit a Dark Isle. Okay. I think you mentioned that last time, but I forgot. Okay. On to the key layer. Now let's go fight this fuck and take his Zangoose. Also, don't forget the Shadow Ball is a physical move in this game. Interesting. That makes no sense to me. Should I actually... Foxy, you'd know best. Should I use any of these on anybody? I know Psychic, Curlia already knows. Double Team, I will literally never use. So, there's Bullet Seed, which is, I believe, a grass type. And then, Shadow Ball and Brick Break. So, my current team is... Oh, I actually don't have Togepi. I actually have Ariados. So I should fix that. Ice Beam on Feel, it already has it. I'm pretty sure. Boop. I can double check though. Summary. Yep, no, it has Aurora Beam. Sorry. I can replace Mud Slap though. If you're keeping Ariados, it might be good with Shadow Ball. Okay. I could do that. Yes. I cannot, actually. Only Umbreon and Curlia can use it. Never mind. And then Ice Beam use. Yes. Teach it to feel. It's the only one that can learn that. Yes. I would like... Ice Beam is... Yeah, it's a 95 and 100 accuracy. Yeah, I'm just going to replace Mud Slap. Because Mud Slap isn't super strong anyway. Cool. And then I believe... Who has the thing on right now? It might be you, actually. Item. Take. Yep. Okay. You're level 33. We're actually going to give it to Spiel. Item. Give. It would be in this one. EXP, sure. There we go. I believe I also... Curly evolves at 30. Yeah, but I think Spiel being a little bit stronger right now is going to be more useful. We're going to give you Charcoal. And Ariados is going to have Flying type, Water type, Psychic type, Rare Candies, PPF, HP. Yeah, that's just going to be the Focus Band. And then Curlia can take... Or, sorry, not take. It can have the Twisted Spoon. There we go. Cool. So I don't have to give them all these items again. Cool. Okay. We're going to take your Pokemon, man. Zook. Quit scurrying around. You're getting on my nerves. Don't think you're hot stuff just because you beat me once by a fluke. What's with showing off that weird machine on your arm? You're begging for a thumping, and I'll deliver it this time. I'll bash, thrash, and crash you just like you want. I thank you for being so considerate of what I want in this. Okay, there's that Zangoose I'm gonna steal. Alright, 28 and 26. Well, I'm gonna try and steal it. Trash for cash, stash the mash, something hash. Beautiful. I hope you feel up to do a lot of Mount Battle and Battle Bingo, because Ariados does not have a good level up pool, but learns some very powerful TMs. Oh boy. Realistically, because the way I play this game, Ariados probably isn't gonna get a terrible amount of usage. So we're gonna save. We're gonna save. Carvana. Quick attack again. Thunder Punch on you. If I start to struggle a significant degree, yeah, it's best to level up until its best level up isn't until 63. What the fuck is that 63 for it? If I ever use Ariados again, I might name it Greta or Hello Thorn. Or Hello Tom. This is such a Final Fantasy song. It kind of is. Maybe it's why I dig it. This feels 23. It's a Viper. Psychic. Oh, okay. You don't get the joke, watch Love, Death, and Robots. Which episode was that from? I've seen it. I just don't remember off the top of my head because it's been a while since I've seen it. God, I don't actually remember when I last watched Love, Death, and Robots. Maybe it was when I showed Ryan? Like last year? Although, Love, Death, and Robots, quite literally, Sexy Spider. Oh, thank you. Darn, I never started watching that Wonderland show. Which Wonderland show? Beyond the Aquila F. Oh, it's the fucked up one. Yeah, okay. They do have a second season out. or Acme from Monster Mass. What was I gonna say? There's two in particular that stand out most to me from Love, Death, and Robots, and I believe they're both from season 1, but I don't remember entirely. One is the kaiju-esque episode where it's the girl who's in the underground ring that controls they control like genetically or altered monsters and fight. That's my personal favorite, just for a number of reasons. And then also, yeah, the fighter monster. And also the space one. Not because it's particularly good, but because of the visceral cracking of the bones when, no spoilers, when someone does something bad. It's a very I have to turn my head away kind of moment. If that makes sense to you from that very vague description. Ooh, I think I know what you mean. It has to do with the watch. I'll say that. It's a very God, how do I say it? It's one of those scenes where you look at it and instinctively you flinch and you're like, ooh. Yeah, that one was incredibly graphic. I've never watched the Robot Show. I've heard some of the episodes were particularly not great. It was very hit or miss. So the way that it worked is they pretty much just took any studio that like wanted to and kind of gave them a budget and were like, hey, were you a game studio? That's fine. Were you an anime studio? That's fine. Go and make like a short anywhere from like 8 minutes to half an hour. And, you know, we'll put it in this like collection of Netflix like episodes called Love, Death, and Robots. And a lot of them are incredibly good and like do a very, very good job getting you to care for these characters like almost immediately. There's also one where I forget the actress. It was called like the Lucky 13 or something. It was about a numbered like ships regarding an alien like war. They're all really good. All but 2 were based off short series in the first season. Oh, were they? And the punk thumped me, and Gorgon will be furious with me again. I should go away somewhere far away where Cypher won't have any influence. So long, punk. I've had enough of battling you to last a lifetime. Agreed, my dude. I'm just gonna go heal real quick, though, at somewhere else before I go and take this bitch on. Who has the closest healing point? Actually, no, it wouldn't be Team Snag'em. Cypher Lab. We're just gonna, yeah, I think Fennec City has the closest Pokemon Center. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, it's over here, right? Yep. Bingo. Heal me. Thank you. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, let's go take on that Cypher Lab now. That was mostly just because I didn't want to waste any potions on healing Ampharos. Also watched Centaur because of Glendale. I did actually watch an episode of it because it was a channel point redeem that I believe either Foxy or Rose did. I do not entirely remember who, but I really don't like it. Also, this is Team Snag'em. Whoops. I have to do a Fallout game based on her just because of how often I steal shit. Oh. I need to go to that one. There we go. Which Fallout game would you do? Okay, here I go. Hello, twins. Hey, this is no place for a kid like you. No, can't let you in. Nope, you run along now. Oh, what? Fight me! Hey, wait a minute, what's that weird machine on your left arm? You look sort of like that kid I saw on TV. Maybe not. Hey kid, were you ever on TV? Yes. What? The kid taking the fight to Cypher is you? Well, what an opportunity. I'll knock you out and earn myself a promotion to admin. Hold it there. Oh, what? Gonzap? That kid's specialty is not anyone you lot can beat. If you know what's best, let him through without a fuss. I don't remember this. This is amazing. Probably Rose. I don't know if not for anime. It wasn't anime. It was a cartoon. But yeah, it was probably Rose. I still have to do 4, which will be after I finish Breath of the Wild. I occasionally play 4 every once in a while, but I have so many mods that I'm like, every time I get distracted by like, I absolutely adore this game for 2 reasons: Nick Valentine and the settlement building system. Not because I have to go find my child or anything. So, but yeah, anti-hero Gonzap for the win. 2 is on my to-do list. Gotcha. Okay, hey kid, you let us handle things here. It wouldn't pay to make a racket. All I'd do is alert the guys inside the building. Hey Wacken. Yo. Hey, you guys are from Team Snag'em. What do you think you're doing here? Gloom, hit him with sleep powder. Ooh, a piece of candy. A little, yeah. I stream just to those games, and I'm building the Los Angeles library in that game in Boston. Interesting. Okay. Glad to be of service. Hurry, we can wreck Cypher right now. Thanks, man. I appreciate the assist. Considering we fight everyone in this building anyways, alerting them would not be a bad thing. Yeah, just make them line up. Like, you know when a sports game is had and they make you do a handshake at the very end? And just everybody lines up? Heyo. What a nasty boy. It's rude to come in uninvited. I will punish you in place of your mother. Excuse you? I was hoping nobody was thinking I was a creeper. Oh, I went off to the library on my off week just to sketch and take pictures. Nah, I don't think so. That's a common enough thing that, like, people take reference of libraries and buildings all the time. Especially if you were sketching stuff. Now that person does not respect boundaries. Absolutely not. Okay. Fight Puzzle, fight Thunder Punch, Dust Ducks. Ambrose fell in love. My sketching skills went from 75 to 22. What do you mean? Someone is also trying really fucking hard to be 10. It takes mental effort to get to 22. I'm not quite sure I understand what that means. Fucking rude. Oh, come on. Thank you. I like how each skill has a max of 100 points. Oh. So it made you go down in sketching skills? Just from, like, doing that? Is that what you're trying to say? Alright, we're gonna use Body Slam, see if that does any more damage. Oh, you haven't sketched in so long. Oh. Okay, I got you. In the interim, your sketching skills went from where they were to much less. Yeah, okay, I feel that. That happens with me all the time. There's this weird surge of like, I've forgotten entirely how my art skills even function. And then like, you practice just for a little bit and all of a sudden, hey, look, I've gained a few skills, but also now my art style is incredibly different. Like, to a severe degree. So, Okay, so when you sketched the library, you were feeling out of strain. Gotcha. Okay. That's pretty fair. It's unfortunate, but I'm glad you were able to do it and hopefully gain some of your skill back. Bye, Dustox. Volbeat. I barely even know how to play a Soulsborne game completely. Now I just spam a weapon skill. Gotcha. I've never played a Souls game or Bloodborne, although I do have a friend that adores Bloodborne a lot. A little. It's a lot of it's because I don't doodle anymore. I'm way too tired these days. Gotcha. I do a combination of art skills for work as well as just in general. I try and upkeep. So, like, I'm trying to think right now. Probably. I did a thing. If I could just find the Discord message I sent somebody. I believe I sent it to Avi. Right? Yeah. Hang on. There we go. And then if I do... One moment, please hold. Hang on. Display 2. Cool. So that is incredibly small, my god. So for me, this drawing on the left of the character was done, I want to say back in like 2018. And then I, hey Jerry, how you doing? And yeah, and Netflix increased the fucking price again. I'm like considering dropping it as well, not gonna lie. My art skill like changed incredibly from in just like was it 2018? I don't remember when the fuck I did this design. It's been a while since I've actually checked. Maybe I did it more recently. Maybe it was 2020. I have to check. Anyway, so I redesigned her, and then I also redesigned her. This is the most recent one. So it's one of those things where like I did a complete style overhaul. Instead of just like instead of just gaining skill, I like no longer can really draw in that specific style unless I force myself to, but I have like upgraded in a sense. So yeah, there we go. I also wanted to show this off just a little bit because I'm kind of proud. So, but yeah. But like I took a break from like drawing those characters for a not insignificant amount of time before I came back and just like needed to experience some stuff. Mirror Beam may have appeared. We're definitely not going to go fight him though, because that would mean leaving this place yet again. And that's kind of obnoxious. Also, really quick, I can double check when I drew that. Right. You. Hello. Give me the properties here. Sorry, no, that, yeah, it was from 2019 was the original designs. Technically speaking, yeah, sorry, Vita, the Batgirl was from 2018, her original design. Koi, the woman, was from 2019. I'm trying to make pixel art for you, but executive function is fucking pissing me off. It's okay, you don't have to do anything. I appreciate just even the thought, even if it's never finished. What are you trying to make? And I'm sorry you're struggling with that, because I understand the feeling. But yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a really fucking long break from doing anything and then coming back to it. Because even if, like, you haven't necessarily, like, sketched in all those years, or, you know, months or however long, you still consume media and you still, like, grow in your understanding of shit. A pixel art or banner card. Okay. What do you mean by that? Ooh, what color are you? Pamper. What's executive functioning again? It might explain why I never draw right anywhere outside of some school or class environments. So part of that is burnout, probably, which I'm still recovering from. I swear that Prozac a decade ago started some domino effect. Executive dysfunction. Oh God, I don't want to get the terminology wrong. It's like effectively you're productive in other ways, not the way that you kind of wish you were. Like, it's kind of difficult to describe to someone who's never had it. Name at the bottom on a banner, and then an avatar with some things about it. Okay, there you go. Executive functions collectively referred to as executive function and cognitive control are set cognitive processes that are necessary for cognitive control of behavior. Selecting and successfully monitoring behaviors that facilitate attainment of chosen goals. Executive functions include basic cognitive processes such as attention control, cognitive inhibition, inhibitory control, working memory, and cognitive flexibility. Higher order executive functions require that. Oh my God. Okay. Executive dysfunction is when you're physically unable to do something specific. Typically. I should also amend that statement to executive dysfunction, yeah. In short, having your shit together and not getting distracted. In a sense, yeah, but it's, when you're using that specific terminology, it's a lot more serious than something like that. It has a different connotation to it, but it's not the same, but it's a means of understanding it. So it's not that, you know, you don't have your shit together and you get distracted easily. It's literally the ability to do anything. It's being unable physically to do that. I do know I'm stuck in a time loop of procrastination. Yeah, that happens. It's when, like, I'm trying to think of a descriptor here that would actually work for this. ADHD and autism tends to impact it hard to the point where we need medicine to regulate it. Yeah, it can, oh, that did nothing. It can be along the same veins as, like, knowing you need to do a task and then be sitting there and continuing to, like, space out and daydream and just kind of sit there and be like, I should really be doing this thing. Like, it could be anything as simple as, like, going to brush your teeth, or it could be as simple as or doing laundry, or like maybe a project, and you're just sitting there, like, internally yelling at yourself and being like, I should really do this thing. You're supposed to be doing this thing. Why aren't you doing this thing? And for reasons you can't always describe, you just will have the inability to get up and go do it. And it's not being lazy, and it's not being easily distracted. It's a physical issue, or also a mental issue. I don't pretend to be a doctor and entirely understand it, so let's put it that way. But yeah, I might have it, I don't know, sometimes I try to sketch and do nothing. That is also art block, but burnout, fun facts, takes not what I wanted. Burnout can take 3 to 5 years to fully recover from, especially when you're in schooling and you have to do something incredibly mentally taxing for ages on end. It can get pretty difficult. We're gonna swap to you because I want some XP for you. I know I'm on the spectrum, but I'm high functioning. Okay. Yeah, that's part of ADHD. ADHD has severe issues with time. For me, school was better for me. Yeah, that's pretty common for a lot of people with diagnosed ADHD because it's the routine of it. Some people, it's pretty often that people that do well in high school might not necessarily do as good in college, or people that do well in college didn't do good in high school just because of the way that they function in terms of like a schedule. Either they need the structure of earlier schools because they can't make that structure themselves, or they need the control of a lot of the higher learning schools to make that decision and feel like they have control and be able to maintain that themselves. Ooh. Oh, shit. That was strong. Gonna be honest, don't use high functioning as it's putting yourself down. What do you mean by that? Oh, there's a part in BoJack Horseman where someone lost a whole day doing nothing. It's depicted as lasting a few seconds. Okay. I would argue that that's pretty solid descriptor of it. We're gonna use dig because I don't want to die. I lived a bit. Maybe you're right. I say this because I've been in a few Asperger's social groups and I just couldn't relate with anyone there, but I should look for a better term. It's difficult because the terminology for it is very specific because high functioning can mean a whole bunch of different things. My brother has autism, by the way. So it can mean a number of things to a number of people depending on how they've learned, depending on terminology changing from day to day in general because it is a spectrum. So a lot of I don't know. So to use my brother as an example because it's very easy to just pull like terminology I know from that. He's not considered high functioning in terms of being an adult in society, right? Like he needs someone else to manage his day-to-day life. He doesn't understand a lot of difficult mental concepts that in an adult manner. Like he doesn't understand death. He is what is considered at the time, at least when we were learning this, I mean, like my family, low functioning. Does this mean that like, you know, he can't function on his own? Not to what society deems he can. So like, that's kind of where it gets tricky. Of like some people, your lines vary here. I don't know, it's fucking hard, man. I'll say this, some people are surprised when I say I'm not neurotypical, but they eventually see the signs. I believe it was hand-in-hand with Asperger's name being linked with the Nazis. I don't actually know anything about that, so I do not have the thread pulled up. Okay. I do know that an unfortunate amount of scientific things were discovered in that time period, though I don't claim to know what in particular, just because of unfortunate experimentation that occurred that obviously would not and should not have been continued in the modern day. But a lot of things were learned through it. There's a whole lot of war crimes that have a greater impact than people realize for a whole multitude of reasons. Wow, this is not where I expected today's stream to go. Hello there. I'm stealing this box. Hyper potion, 3 of them. That's not a great sign. Yeah, it's harder for others, and I do hope your brother continues to do well. He's doing well now because, you know, my mom advocates for him. She, you know, makes sure he gets the help he needs in day-to-day life. She makes sure he has like good staff helping him and stuff like that. But in terms of like functionality, he's considered low functioning. High functioning in terms of society is someone who can who can live on their own and function without any direct assistance from others. So that's like where a lot of people tend to draw the line. So I get like entirely sidetracked while I'm trying to talk about things and play a game sometimes. Also, John Karl Asper was an Austrian physician noted for his early studies on atypical neurology, specifically in children. He's the namesake of the autism spectrum disorder, Asperger's. Okay. The controversy arose in the 2010s. Ooh. That is... Yikes. That is big yikes. That is very big yikes. I'm self-sufficient, but I still need help with interactions. I need my mom to help me negotiate the price of my car. Yeah, that's fair. That's why I'm saying, like, it's not always black and white. It's not always, like, cut and dry. It's like, yeah, you can, you know, probably feed yourself on a day-to-day basis, go to your, like, classes, do your schoolwork for the most part. I'm not saying perfectly or anything, because that's hard for fucking anybody. But, something, like, nuanced you might need assistance for. Which is perfectly fine, so. With me and how my autism changes me is that I literally just don't understand how humans interact at all. I could straight up become a robot if you put me into social situations. That and a lot of my stuff is... I'm not sure of that term. Okay, still now I know why the name shocked me. This was recently discovered. Okay. Basically, everyone functions in a different manner, and when trying to use terminology to relate an experience or have someone else understand you, sometimes it can kind of put you in a box. So, it's hard. It's fucking hard, man. Suppresses one or more additional conditions, often co-occurring with primary conditions. Okay. Komori describes the effect of all the other conditions an individual patient might have the primary condition of interest. It's physiological or psychological in the context of mental health. First disorders. Oh, okay. I've never heard that before, but okay. If I had to compare it to combo of use Futaba from Persona 5, and I hated that I understood Pearl's inner workings and not amethysts. Google doing some work tonight. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. Okay. I think I kind of get what you're trying to say. That statement was referred to chess, to be specific. That is an interesting term that I did not know, Foxy. Thank you. Especially because it's basically conditions that tend to go hand in hand that affect one another. So, like, my depression and anxiety can feed off of one another, basically. Shit like that. Because, you know, if you didn't know, now you know. It is probably something that I joke about fairly often, but I do actually take antidepressants. So, I sometimes feel like I'm the only person who believes Yusuke thought he wasn't attracted to Anne. What you mean? Because that also leads into like a whole bunch of discussion about like sexuality in general. So it's not necessarily like how you process emotions and physical responses. When he wanted to paint her nude for art. Yeah. I mean, they're also too, like, part of the reason why that's difficult in that context is one, because the game is translated. So in Japanese it is a little bit different. But also the fact that like art in particular is a very difficult subject when it comes to nudity, because you can acknowledge something is beautiful and still not be attracted to it. And a very common practice is nude modeling. So like that's kind of where part of the jokes come from, but also like that's why it's difficult. I need to heal a little bit. Also, not gonna lie, I kind of hate how My Hero never really addresses the fact that it has autistic and ADHD students in the hero's courses. That's not something that's really going to ever be acknowledged, or not ever be acknowledged, but that's not really something that's going to be easily acknowledged by a lot of series. It's only more recent that any series have acknowledged any type of difference in characters. So like honestly, it's difficult as it is for or it's not difficult, but it's amazing as it is for I believe it was Magne and shit, what's the tiger guy's name? One of the wild pussycats. For it was impressive as it is for those two characters to even be canonically confirmed to be trans. Because like that's only happened within the last 5 to 10 years of that being accepted in manga and not being treated with an unfortunate stereotype of a lot of shit. How do I put this? I feel like he was trying to be a Renaissance style painter, but Anne took off more clothes. He became flustered. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The frog girl? I don't know. So the issue too is like characters being interpreted differently by artists, writers. No one character is really ever the product of, actually, no one character is ever the product of a single writer. So a lot of things can be coded depending on who's writing them. Still interesting in the day because Izuku and Ida are clearly autistic. Denki and Mina being ADHD. Yeah, the thing is people project onto characters, right? And so, like, the thing, though, that you have to keep in mind is characters can still be relatable without being those things directly, and they can be coded either on purpose or on accident. So, like, obviously, yeah, you clearly interpret those characters as having that, but, like, it's not a bad thing one way or another because you can relate to the character. It's only when it's, like, something harmful that it's not great. Hey, Sam, how you doing? We're having a whole mess of discussions tonight, apparently. So, it's been an interesting time already. Like, if Yusuke was reeling in life drawing class, he'd be talking big about mature and then blush like crazy when the model disrobes. Yeah, that's pretty much how it was intended to be played off. But the whole joke is that well, the other characters don't understand that because they're not artists and that's not the type of environment they find themselves in. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm opening a can of worms here, but do you think Elsa from Frozen is coded as gay or she just really vibed? I think she just really vibed, in all honesty. There's a difference between like allegory, wow, 2 shadow Pokemon at once, being intentionally like coded and or an allegory towards something specific, like take X-Men for example, versus a character that a lot of people can relate to the situation. I also may or may not be, but I think she might fall into the unfortunate thing of parentification. Yeah, that's true too. She's one of the more emotionally mature characters, so in the series. Anyway, you're good, Sam. That's good to hear. How's life? What's going on? I'm playing some Pokemon and talking about a whole mess of shit. I actually haven't seen Luca, not gonna lie. Also, you now start caring to people with multiple shadow Pokemon. Okay. Thank you, Foxy. I've noticed. So, taking a break from prototyping some new stuff. Nice, nice. We're gonna bite you. And we are going to use a Great Ball on you. What's your prototyping right now? Final boss has 7 channels? Why? Woo! I caught the Growlithe. Let me know if this heavy stuff is too much. I just love talking psychology. I mean, I don't really mind. it's just not something I intended to like really talk about today. So, I mean, I certainly don't care that we're talking about it, but so long as like everyone understands that like I'm by no means an authority on anything. I'm just one asshole on the internet talking about their own personal experiences and their own understanding of shit. So, which is, oh no, Paris fled. It's fine. I don't care. I am doing my best. Hi. Yes, I would love to use this. Lugia, because of box art, a legend, and the bird trio. Right on Executor and Tauros. My god. That's a lot. Okay. Let's roll up my sleeves a little. You're not an asshole, you just know more than most, but not as much as you'd like. I mean, that can be said about anybody, though. And I'm using it to make a point, is all. Like, I don't really think, oh, well, that's not the way that's supposed to go. I don't really think I'm an asshole for saying any of it. I just mean, like, like, what's the midpoint between a layman and a professional? It's not that I'm saying anything professional or, like, I try not to talk out of my ass, and I only talk about things that I have firsthand knowledge of if I can help it. But I just acknowledge that, like, my experience is very singular in everything. So, like, anything that I do talk about is talked about from, like, my own personal experiences, which vary, quite obviously, from person to person. That's all I mean. Because, like, a solid example is me talking about my brother. I'm talking specifically, in this context, about what I understand of the term low functioning in context with my brother. But other people have different understandings of the term and different people they associate it with, or they might associate it with themselves, for all I know. I need... fuck. Anyway, whatever the hell I have, I need meds to not have OCD or ruminating thoughts. I can tell when I forgot to take it half the time. What you mean? Just like your mentality shifts enough that you're like, oh shit, I probably forgot my meds. Because I've definitely done that. Although for me, it stays in my meds stay in my systems because I've been taking them for so long, so it's not as though anything really shifts. I just get a migraine, which is oh so much fun. Fuck migraines, man. Ah, fuck. Well, that's 2 shadow Pokemon now that I've lost. I don't think you can get rid of OCD, you can only manage it. I'm saying that as a total outsider for it, however, so who knows. Yeah, it's... If you're diagnosed with something like that, it's not something that goes away, it is just something that you manage from day to day. So, I have friends that do have diagnosed OCD. So, and some take meds and some don't. Some learn coping mechanisms and some don't. So, depends on your own experience. Actually, wait, is Rhyhorn ground? Probably should have checked. Wow, that did fuck all. Okay. Yeah, not effective. I should swap. Right, I don't get rid of it. I just got down to a very low degree of my meds. Gotcha. Okay. Rhyhorn is rock ground. Thank you. Yeah, I realized after, I'm like, wait, that's not right. Fight, bite, swallow, Pokemon. We're going to... It might also be as well with PTSD. Ooh. I am very sorry you have to experience that. Swallow is pure poison, but hell of a tank. Yeah, I've noticed. That jiggly body takes all them hits. And does not allow me for much. I do appreciate a lot of the animations in this, though. we're gonna use water gun on Rhyhorn, please. How much longer do you think I have in this game, Foxy? Is this like the final area? Beautiful. Thank you. Umbreon is almost level 39. Somehow I can tell all the ways this improved over Pokemon Stadium. Do you mean Pokemon Coliseum? Not much, honestly. You just have one last visit to Kamiko, and then you have the slog that is Citadark Isle. Okay. Back in my day, Pokemon in 3D was a treat, not a meal. Coliseum, right, yeah. I mean, I played Coliseum at some point last year, so... Sharpedo used Rage. The fuck did that do? Was it just like a bite? But yeah, I still, even as old as these games are, I still do adore them a lot. Oh wow, you notice that most of the models in this game were ported from Stadium and Stadium 2. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, you know. You don't notice it as much because they're standing in the world with the trainers. And they have somewhat different animations. And you know, some of these weren't in Stadium, like Sharpedo. Just like most of the models or sprites in any Pokemon game are taken from the previous ones with light touch-ups. Exactly. Like, I'm 99% certain that the 3DS games have the exact same Pokemon models as the models in Sword and Shield. The only difference being the shader and the whatchamacallit, updated shaders, textures, and like engines. It's most of the models, yeah. Aw, the Mirror Raider lost its signal. They very specifically built models in X and Y to be reusable going forward. Yeah, the only difference being, like, in some instances, they remade the model from the... I wouldn't say from the ground up, but they remade sections of it because they were able to, like, you know, have a higher poly count and subdivide and, like, make it look nicer. Add a bit more detail, have something be modeled out detail opposed to having it be, I think this isn't gonna, yeah, okay. I can't do that from this one. You know, have it be modeled out opposed to, like, a flat, like, normal maps texture. That sort of thing. Okay. So I need to get up there to push that down. This is only going to open if I drop that on it. So I need to go down and around and up here. Honestly, I hope we one day get a Pokemon game that slowly allows us to fight using Pokemon that are in games that are Gen 6 plus. What do you mean? Okay. This will let me go. Whoop. Hello, box. Max revive. Nice. Gotta go up here. Give me that. Give me that box. 3 more full heals. Oh, that's not great. And now we push this down. Okay. Thank you. Oh, hello. You've got to be good to get this far. I mean, I've only fought like 3 guys. Peon lock. I'm curious what they're gonna do for, what is it, Scarlet and Violet is the two newer ones. I still hate the fucking art style though, of the new characters. Okay, Beedrill is the shadow Pokemon this time. Use the quick attack against the Beedrill. Use Thunder Punch against the Furret. Furret became the center of attention. Did it attack the Furret? Yes. Okay. What's surprising about the series is that we still don't get humans illegally interfering with fights when they can. Yeah. Yeah, they really don't. The closest fight literally was that one guy just being like, "You're too strong to fight. I'm gonna put you to sleep before the fight happens." I mean, this is, admittedly, this game is probably the closest it gets to interfering illegally, considering you can snag the other Pokemon. So, I want to note that you started this fight on some stairs. How have you not fallen down and broken something? They're polite. They let me walk slightly down the stairs before the battle started. So as you know, Sword and Shield killed off the national decks and for good reason. My hope is that one day we get a game that slowly but surely adds more of the recent Pokemon, starting at Gen 6 and 8, and then adding the other 5 gens, and adding whatever new generations are made. Okay, so you just mean you want a Pokedex with all of the Pokemon again? But just like... Because didn't they technically add in most / all of the Pokemon with the DLC for Sword and Shield? Not that I have played that, mind you. I didn't play the DLC for it, but I did complete their first decks. Learn you Body Slam and see if I don't kill you. Okay, I can probably catch the Beedrill. Perfect. I can do another Body Slam, probably. Or actually, I could probably do Quick Attack and Thunder Wave. Or actually, no. I'll do Body Slam. Because I'll catch on Umbreon's turn. Item. Running out of Great Balls. I'm gonna have to start using Ultra Balls soon. Fight, Body Slam, Pidgeotto. No, they added only maybe an 8th. I'm still not sure. I haven't played Sword and Shield. Okay. Because I know there's 400 Pokemon in their original base game that I know of. Ooh. Fuck you, Beedrill. Okay. Shadow Panic? Is that what that just said? Oh, they just, yeah, confused me. Okay, that's fine. Ah, Pidgeotto. Okay, we're gonna use 2 Ultra Balls this turn. First Gen Burp is always my favorite. Really? Oh, really? I didn't... Okay, I guess I'll use Thunder Wave on Pidgeotto. Noctowl is pretty cool. Noctowl is pretty cool. Fun fact, normal types couldn't be paralyzed by Body Slam in Gen 1. Huh, okay. Well, it's Pidgeot. Okay. I don't... I'm trying to think if any of my favorite Pokemon are from Gen 1, and say for Raichu, I don't know off the top of my head. Like, I love Later Birds, but I think Pidgeot is best because it's Gen 1. Okay. I think my... I still have Clefable and Nidoqueen. Nice. Fight, use Thunder Wave. What's my favorite burb? I hate the Starly line. I will say that. I think actually the Pidgey line might be my favorite birds as well. Thinking about it. I think I beat the Elite Four in Red Blue with those Pokemon, that and Kabutops. Nice. Okay. Items. We're just gonna use super potions. So I don't want to go heal you guys. Two more hyper potions. Wow, they're giving me so many potions. That does not bode well for what I have to do. You get on my nerves the way you scurry around. Okay. Cypher Peon Cleto would like to battle. Absol and Smeargle. Suspicious video game generosity. Absolutely. It's the same kind of suspicion when you're like, that's a lot of bass in the music all of a sudden. Like, exact same kind of suspicion. Smeargle and Thunder Punch. So the whole thing with Gen 1 statuses is that if it was the same type of move it inflicted, the status effect wouldn't work. So Electric couldn't be paralyzed from Thunder Shock, Poison from Poison. Oh, okay. This room has a ton of chest-high walls. I wonder why that is. Yeah. 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 Exactly, Sam. When I move close to them, it says I can take cover. Oh my god. But also, Sam, I mentioned, what game should I play for late Tuesday night for my birthday? The only one I was kind of thinking of so far was potentially starting one that I would continue on at a later date. So potentially like a Dragon Age game, maybe, because I fucking adore those games. Although I don't know if that were to be the case, I would probably start from Dragon Age Origins and then go all the way up again. Because, you know, that would take me literally a year to go through those fucking games again. So I was either thinking about that or like maybe Okage Shadow King, because I adore that game as well. Ooh. Wow, it's another Ampharos. Okay. Funny how Uncharted Drake always had some sort of handhold, but they never felt the same. I've never played Uncharted. Fun facts. There are a lot of game series that I haven't played. Like, technically speaking, I haven't played Last of Us. I've seen it be played all the way through, though, because I made my dad play it. Because I really hate horror games in any capacity. Uncharted is pretty good. That's what I've heard. All I know right now is that Tom Holland is going to be Nathan Drake, right? In the movie version. I don't know when that's coming out. I enjoyed all 4 of the main games. Nice. Tentacle. Play Outer Wilds or force Ryan to play it for you because motion sickness. He's gonna be working. He can't stay up late on Tuesday. But also, shit, I really should play that, huh? I have so many games on my list, Sam. I have so many games on my list to play. All I know of the Uncharted movie is that there's a cat. Is there a cat? Versus static. Fuck you. Uncharted movie is okay-ish, apparently. Did it come out already? Did someone mention a cat? Not currently, no. But, Thing 1 and Thing 2 are currently laying down asleep, so I don't really want to bug them. If they happen to wake up, though, I will hold them to the camera. Because you can, I think, sort of see Thing 1 right there. So she's all curled up. How do you feel about Deadly Premonitions if you've played it? I have not. What's that? Also, Tunic was good but hard. I watched Ryan play some of it. It's not really my game in the sense that he hates it a lot. So I'm probably not going to even try it, realistically speaking. It's a good horror game, heavily inspired by Twin Peaks. I am so bad with horror. The closest I get to willingly playing horror games is Back 4 Blood. Which, side note, the new DLC for that is a lot of fucking fun, man. The expansion shit, it's really fucking good. Mooney! Thank you. Is that just gonna be all night? Like, what the fuck? Also, damn, I should really draw some more emotes. I keep forgetting I have, like, emote slots left. Just need to come up with shit. How about survival action like Resident Evil 8? I'm bad at that. Specifically, like Resident Evil, I can't handle that kind of shit. Though I have watched Ryan play that one in particular. I'm gonna go downstairs and heal real quick. Also, you know how everyone hates inventory management in video games? Yes. What about it? We're gonna shove you over here. Healing machine was right there. Thank you. Ryan's Resident Evil playthrough was amazing. I loved that. I think he's been thinking about playing it again. I still need to pick my next game. I'm thinking either Bug Fables, Tunic, or Death's Door. Play Little Nightmares 2, but only the hospital level. Sam, do you want me to cry? That's a trick question. You probably do. Oh, aren't you a cutie? Have you gotten lost all alone? Fuck you. Don't patronize me. I honestly, though, in all seriousness, bless you, Sam, for hanging out the entire stream of that. Oh, do you want her to have Little Nightmares? I played all of Little Nightmares 2 on stream. I still have the video on YouTube. So, of like, it's an entire like one video, including me panicking like a lot. Use bite on Hop-Ip, and then we're gonna swap out. The hospital was creepy, but that neck, God, the hospital was so fucking creepy. It really was a good game though, honestly. Like, it was so fucking good. It frustrated me more than anything though, the end of the hospital, just because I wasn't skilled enough to like quite dodge some of it. It was really fucking good. God, I need another game like that. One that's like just a short and satisfying experience. It was so fucking good. Oh, there's now a revolution in Glitch Kitten's Discord. Oh? Why is there a revolution? I was having a hard time with the light mechanic. I don't know why. I was too, until I realized that I could use the joystick to aim it. Because for some reason, I didn't realize that for a majority of the game. Or I couldn't, like, properly aim it as I was running. Like, it just wouldn't work correctly for me. Well, I did play a horror game called The Missing, JJ Macfield. What's that? That's it, I had the hard time with the joystick. Yeah, I did too. Especially if I was trying to run away from something, because I just wanted to, like, keep using the camera, but it was actually, like, rotating the joystick. And I just wouldn't... For some reason, I just couldn't get it to properly align with what I wanted to do. Because you could move all around with it, so... It's side-scrolling and heavy LGBT themes. What's it about? It was Liz's fault, actually. She broke the alphabet meme chain they had going on in general. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. The mechanics are like Wario Land 2 and 3. I haven't played those. The last Wario game I played was like Wario Party, I believe, for the DS. And by that I mean I only really remember the song from the Ashley minigame. God, I remember the tune, I don't even remember the lyrics. The Forgotten City is also a really good one you might like. Is that the one that was a mod for like Skyrim or something, and then it turned into like this time loopy thing? Because I've heard of that before. Well, you're immortal, but that means you dismember and take apart your body to solve puzzles. Oh, why? Who wants to learn Hail? You? Sure. Fuck it. I'll get rid of Body Slam. I don't have you for that anyway. It sounds like it's trying to be edgelord, but it's really more like what your character is going through to save her friend. Okay. Exactly what it sounds like. They had an alphabet chain going in the Glitchkin Discord in general. What's an alphabet chain? I've never heard that. It's a time loop mystery about an ancient Roman city. Yeah, where any crime results in everyone being killed. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people actually recommend it. So I think Gabe actually recommended it as well. And the ending sequence actually got me emotional. Oh, okay. Gotta love a sucker punch to the feels. Fight, flamethrower. Also, you can dismember yourself to get donuts. Someone types A and sends it, then B, and then C, and so on till Z. Okay. Interesting. I don't know why that's a thing, but interesting. Donuts are collectibles in that game. Okay. Losing to a boy like you, I'll be out on the streets begging for a job. Oof. Sucks, man. One rare candy. Come here. And 3 more Ultra Balls. Okay. Now I'm gonna fuse the fuck out of them with Cinder and Elvish. It's horror, less like Resident Evil, more like Silent Hill, or you can watch my VOD. I am probably just gonna watch your VOD, realistically speaking. 'Cause that sounds horrifying to me. Not a plug in case you want a preview. I'll probably give your VOD a look instead, because, yeah, I can't do Silent Hill. I can't. Like I said, I'm not good with horror, like in the slightest at all. Like, it's not even, Paradise Killer is another neat game, detective game, but Vaporwave? Why do I think I know that one? Is that on my wish list? I think that's actually on my wish list, but also Vaporwave. Nice. I'm a sucker for that aesthetic. Damn you, Discord, how dare you not take Cinder and Elvish? Okay, let me review how many parts it was. One stream kept disconnecting. Okay. I own it, so you have it. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. Always convenient. Everybody's got that one friend that's like, hey, I like this game, and then they have it and then share their Steam library with you. Yeah, for me, that's Sam. And I love him. Not just for that, but that helps. I'm fucking around. I love you for many more reasons than that. You're also a great person. The man in charge, Mr. Gorgon, is on the top floor. Okay. Busy, busy, busy. I have to put in overtime every day. Unbelievable. It's terrible for my complexion. Soundtrack is great too. I feel like every game you recommend always has a good soundtrack. I'll use Welsh. That's close enough. Nobody called for me, but here I am. Ta-da! That's my new catchphrase. Chenmeko and Kecleon. Rihanna and Empress. Relatable catchphrase. Hey Muffins, how you doing? Get rid of the Kecleon first. I'm doing not bad. That's always good to hear. Foxy, please tell me what that means. So in 5 days, my first episode of The Missing will go offline. It's in 5 parts, but only again because the stream kept disconnecting. Oh my god. It's in 5 fucking parts? That's awful. I'm so sorry that kept happening to you. And I'm doing pretty good. And aside from some brief game in the beginning, it finishes the story. Okay. There's one game that I kind of want to replay, but if I were to do it, I would have to get it back from Avi first. Oh, nobody called for you, but here I am. Oh, okay. Is that in Welsh then? Or another Reef game in the beginning? Okay. Like you played another short game first? Or? Yes, okay. Thank you. I'm not even going to attempt to try and say that, though. I'll be doing one more episode to get all the donuts and plushies, which unlock more story. Nice. Yeah, my beautiful paper smile. I feel like you play such interesting games. Guess who? I'm gonna guess it's Tisha. Oh, guess who drank too much? I'm gonna guess Tisha. Why do you think I called Welsh close enough to Elvish? That's, you know, that's a good fucking point. I mean, a lot of shit's happening right now, so I wasn't entirely thinking about that at the moment. That reminds me I should drink more. The only thing I can think of, or the only thing I can drink right now is a single cider in the fridge that I may or may not be allergic to. Or not allergic, at the very least I had a poor reaction last time I had it. So it's actually a single Bombshell that I have left. Bombshell being a cider brand. But it is green tea and acai flavoring. I had a margarita flavored. So good. Nice. What else have you had? Always. Also, Sam, I meant to message you about this. Completely forgot. Gonna mention it on stream because I want you to message me about it. Avi was thinking about maybe the two of us going to visit you at some point and hanging out. So let me know. Mooney, why do you just keep doing this? Just the Truly? Is Truly... Is that a brand? Hell yeah. I have very few plans. Oh. Thank you, Foxy. I read that as margarita flavored margarita and was so confused. Hard seltzers. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's a hard seltzer flavored like margarita? Is that what you mean? Mooney, why are you so cool and awesome? This is unacceptable. Mooney just keeps doing this because Mooney... I don't know. She's far too kind for her own good. I can taste the salt, yes. Huh, okay. Also, she feels evolving. Woo! I forget what it evolves into. I think Walrein is the third evolution, though. Don't remember this one, though. Someone decide for me, Scotch or gin? Scotch. I hate gin a lot. Okay. Also, someone want to do a poll. Should I drink my last cider that I have in the fridge that has been in the fridge for like several months at this point? Ninetales and Jumpluff. That's two opposing Pokemon. Do it. It might not be cider anymore. You would love me even more. I'm drinking because I have way too many bottles right now and need to finish some off. It's been sitting it's been sitting in the bottom of my fridge just for a while because I have had no need to drink it, but also just I don't drink terribly often, honestly. Do Thunder Punch. You would love me even more, Tisha. Well, that's very tempting then. I mean, I would only have one seltzer left if I stopped, so I kept going. Neither do I, which is why it's a problem. Oh, because you have too many bottles? Sweet. Gotcha. Thanks, Foxy. Appreciate you. Also, clearly, you are the best Ninetales because this one's a little bitch and almost died already. No. I wanted it on the other one. It's like when Poison drank that little bottle of weird booze that she found and went from bright green to transparent and ended up turning into a bread starter? What? What does that even mean? Actually, what does that mean? Like, did she not drink all of it and then used it as a bread starter? Or she found it and then decided to use it as a bread starter for funsies? Yeah, seriously. Seriously, Jerry, when the hell was that? Because that's just, like, confusing as fuck and concerning. No, no, no. I mean, the thing was just yeast. What? I'm so confused. Foxy, you were there. Ooh. No, only one person responded I should not drink the last cider. Wow. It was the birthday stream. Okay. I actually had the same experience a few years ago. I guess I am not drinking that last cider. Oh, I missed that there was a poll. For the record, that wasn't me who voted no. I was too busy drinking. It was also not me. Okay, who would have said yes if you type it in chat? If there is more than one yes, I will just go grab it. I actually would have loved to see it. Use bite. Pokemon. Have you seen Scott Pilgrim? Absolutely. I think I referenced it when you were here or something, or recently. Guess who's drunk? I guess Wallace. That's me. Have you played the Scott Pilgrim game? I'm curious, but I also don't want you to do that to yourself. What, the cider? I mean, it's a single cider. I drank 2 of them last time. Also, why was I recommending games? I don't know, we were just talking about shit. Oh, because next week it's my birthday, and I was trying to figure out what to do for like a short birthday stream Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So, because my dad's visiting, so I won't be able to stream next weekend. And we were just talking about literally everything and anything. Should we? I want items. Undertale? You want me to play Undertale? An all-nighter. I wouldn't necessarily say an all-nighter because my dad is flying in the next day. But I would definitely play something, and if I don't finish it, I would just continue to play that game since this one is nearing the end. So I just mean in terms of like, I would probably start stream around like 10 or so and then continue past midnight, potentially up to a max of like 2 a.m. if I'm really feeling it. 2064 read-only memories. So I have that, and I have a weird, complicated relationship with it. So I don't know if any of you know this off the top of your head, but yeah, read-only memories, in theory, sounds like a game I would like. I have some weird connotations with it now, however, because at the time, I actually interviewed with said company. And I was in the process of being hired when all of a sudden I stopped getting contacted. And it was about the time it turned out that the person I was talking with, who was the CEO of the company at the time, wound up resigning for sexual assault allegations. If I'm not mistaken, I could be, but I am fairly certain that's what it was. Oh, it was the studio? Yeah, it was Mid-Boss Games. And so I wound up finding out after the fact. That's why I didn't hear back from them. So I didn't even know this was by them. Yeah. I was bored and I was looking for... It was when I was going through my list of studios to apply to a few years ago. And I randomly was on their website and I sent a thing like, hey, I wanted to check to see if you had a careers page, job applications. Is there anywhere like on the site where I can, you know, apply and see if you have any positions open? And it was at the time the CEO who actually responded for some reason to like my random ass ask of like the contact us thing. So, and we wound up talking about that. Yeah, it's probably for the best that I didn't get hired at that point. So, but that was probably in 2017, maybe? 2017, 2018. So, because, yeah, it was, because I found out, because I remember chatting about it with Sam, I think when we went to PAX 2018. Because I think that's when I visited you in Seattle at the time. You will get one more Ultra Ball. Yeah, I don't remember when we talked about it, what we did. I only remember it because PAX was the last convention that I went to, and I remember being in a convention hall chatting about it when we were looking up stuff. I think it was when we went to go... We went during one section of PAX, and it was shortly... It was around when we had seen, I believe, like a Sanshi booth. Like a Sanshi and Fangamer had like booths there. And it was around like that section. I don't know why I remember that in particular, but I did. Mirabee is around. Okay. Swing back and go heal. I weirdly remember some weird thing. PAX East is happening, right? Is it really? Oh, damn. Go to PAX with you was fun. It was also really fun seeing Kelsey too. I saw my high school best friend's little sister, who was like a little sister to me while I was there. It was very bizarre because she's, I think, just graduated college now at this point. So, fucking weird, man. Like, I remember being in high school and her crying because some asshole in class was being mean. And she was a freshman when I was, I think, a senior in high school. And immediately we were told by the art teacher what had happened. And me and Katie were like, who the fuck do we need to beat up? So. Snidel. Mr. Fantastic. Oh my god, hi. It's been a hot minute. I'm sorry to say, for some reason my alerts aren't working. How you doing? It's been a hot minute. What were you playing? I don't know if my shadow is... Yeah, my shadow thing also doesn't have sound right now, but that looks like a Hearthstone clip. This is definitely my favorite Pokemon. It's one of mine too. Hey, Mir. How you doing? So it's one been causing a 14... Oh my god, it's this fucking guy. 14% loss in manufacturing productivity. Just playing some Total War tonight. Nice. Let's not drop my fucking controller. Total Warhammer 2. Okay. Never played it. Is it fun? I see now you know far too much more about Cypher than you need to know. If nothing is done about you, there's a 98% likelihood that this factory in the Shadow Pokemon plan will be endangered. It's already endangered. It's going to be shut down. In that event, the dangerous Cypher goes up a whopping 54%. That's critically bad news. I suppose we'll have to coax you into giving up the chase right here. You won't, but okay. This Pokemon seems sketchy. Yeah, how much do you know about it? You're playing green streams. I assume that Foxy knows what that means. Also, we never did pick whether or not... even Snidel's own friends are like, shut up, Snidel. They really are, though. Oh, God. Shedinja and Wobbuffet. Shedinja doesn't apply by the same rules as normal, right? Like 1 HP, only super effective shit works. I really hope not. To be on the safe side, I'm gonna swap. Oh, West of Loathing is really fun. I've seen very little of this game. What? Shift. Oh, Shadow Tag. I can't swap out. Okay. This Pokemon is the only one that makes sense. Umbreon can bite and kill it. Okay. Bite Shedinja. Oh, that's right. It's Ghost. We're gonna do Thunder Punch and Wobbuffet. Steal the evil people's Pokemon. Exactly. So this game is Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's a direct sequel to Pokemon Coliseum. The whole premise is that, you know how evil people steal Pokemon, right? They pull a Kingdom Hearts and close the door to their hearts or whatever. They make them evil. They turn them into like assholes who will actually like fight people, and you steal them back using a snag machine. So quite literally, mid-battle, you'll use the machine and snatch their Pokemon back. And that's kind of the whole premise of it. Wow, fuck you, my guy. Bug Ghost, Fire Rock, Flying Dark. Thank you, Foxy. Bite the Wobbuffet, Flamethrower, the Vibrava. They turn them into cockfighters. Effectively, yeah. So, the first game, you were only fighting Team Snag'em, and they stole all of the Pokemon in the region, like, entirely, to the point of there was no wild Pokemon in the entire region. So the only way to gain new Pokemon was to steal them back. So, and you basically took down an entire gang, and then in the second one, it's 5 years later, so this is a Shadow Pokemon. It's 5 years later, things are looking up, and then a new gang comes to town and completely steals a giant like cruise ship with a like cruise cargo ship. So yeah, it's in Gen 3, so it's a Hoenn. Use Heat Wave. Maybe this won't kill Magneton. It might, though. That might have been a bad move. Oh, okay, that's good. But it had 2 Gen 4 Pokemon in the form of Munchlax and Bonsly. Were they really Gen 4? I didn't realize that. Yeah, Gen 3 is actually my quote-unquote starter gen. Not that I didn't have the other games, but it was the point of where I was old enough to actually finish Pokemon games on my own, despite having like older gens. Because I have Pokemon Red, Silver, Stadium, and Stadium 2, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere. So some of those at my parents' house with my younger brother. Sadly, though. Gen 3 is where you started too. Nice. The first game I ever finished was Ruby. Technically, Ruby and Sapphire. And you never played Gen 2. Okay, that's fine. Gotta head to bed, but have a good stream. Thanks, Amir. No problem. And thank you for coming to hang out. You're reminding me that I have a little thing that I drew for a friend. Where are you at? Oop. There you go. Not even Heart Gold or Soul Silver. I was gonna say, because I know they remade them. I believe I have Soul Silver. I don't remember if I finished Soul Silver. I think I might have stopped midway through. System Lever. Okay. Don't know what that is. Crystal still has one of the coolest carts. Do you mean like the cards? Like the cartridges? Or... because it was like see-through at the time, right? System lever is a system lever. It's a clear sparkly blue, yeah. I do have revives. I don't feel like running downstairs again. Hello, fight me. I'm impressed you got here. I'll have to make you feel welcome. I never did get a definitive answer on whether or not I should drink that cider. Not gonna lie. Machoke and Golem, fighting and rock. I avoided Gen 8 though because I didn't want to pay a boatload to transform my Venusaur anymore. Yeah, it came out to yes. Oh, alright, I'll go grab that really quick. You really want to drink it, huh? I want to get it out of my fridge. I don't necessarily want to drink it, but I paid money for it, so I don't want to waste it. It's so... I only drink very few ciders, or rather, I drink very few things. And Bombshell cider is in particular my favorite, but it's a New York cider that I have to order online. So I technically paid an ass ton of money for it. Yes, I'm gonna go grab it now. Right? I'll be right back. See? It's pretty. And it's cute. So... It just pisses me off. Cat? Yeah. Sully woke up a little. Sully. Hi. Content to sit where you are? Yeah, she's content to sit where she is. I've slept on Nell's couch. I've drooled there. I offered you a blow-up mattress. Never let it be said that I did not offer that to you. Cheers. Yeah. Forgot I do not like this flavor. Oh well. Wow, CeeLo is literally almost dead. I would absolutely end up on the floor. Tisha did that in part to be contrary when I offered her a blow-up mattress, but also because she stayed up late playing Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. So, well, on my end, I'm doing Gibbous a Cthulhu Adventure and Owlboy, though I can't vouch for either. I've heard good things about Owlboy from Owlboy as well. You were there when I was cold. Were you there when I was cold? I offered you like 3 different blankets. You shouldn't have been cold in the slightest. I just remembered, did I mention I now have 2 coworkers playing 13 Sentinels? You did, and I'm so proud. And Ryan came out and was like, oh my god, it's so cold out there. Like, no shit. That's why I asked for so many blankets. Maybe. Maybe I was. I have Vegas 13, I forgot. It's such a good game. It's so good. I just got a new figure from it. Oh shit, play it. It is genuinely one of the best sci-fi games I've ever played. I wish I could forget about it and play it again. Yeah, absolutely. It is one of the best experiences I've ever had playing a game. Like, I visited Sam, and he was like, just try it. And I shit you not, for the next 3 days, that is almost all I did, was play that game on his couch, because I didn't want to, like, stop. And I wanted to finish it before I left. Let me see how long it is. Depends on how fast your reading skills are. What would be good here? Honestly, I don't think anything would, so I'm just gonna use this. Like, I spent so many hours just to get perfect natures and IVs and EVs and stuff, so when I couldn't get them in, it just told me it was time to look for different ways to enjoy my games, and I started to Nuzlocke. Oh, okay. I've only done one Nuzlocke that I gave up on because my only conditions for it was that if I lost my... I modified it, so I started with a Pichu. If I lost my Raichu, that I would start over. Or that it would drop down to a normal Pokemon run, which it did. 20 hours? Okay, I'll play it alongside Breath of the Wild. That qualifies as a shorter game in my book. It is. It is a shorter game. It is basically half point-and-click Viz novel, half tower defense? Would you qualify it as? PvP was my only way to play for a long time. Gotcha. I absolutely spilled all of that. It was also the game that brought to your attention the interesting thing of Wailord skinny breeding. Oh my god. I don't know if I would call that interesting. And the game did not bring that to my attention. You, Foxy, you brought that to my attention. Spider and Fortress. Pokemon. Swap out. Yes, I'm aware. I know you're aware. As I wipe fucking cider off myself. I am not reading that out loud. Thank you, Jerry, for that wonderful sentence. You stop that, Jerry. Wailord on skinny action is a trope. The less we think on it, the better. Thank you. Thank you, Chess. So many things I wish I could forget. That sentence is one of them. No, look. No, Jerry. You have dug your hole. Why have you done this? I mean... Jerry, do you want to find out from first-hand experience? So sorry. Oregon. I heard all. Oops. Right on time, Disha. Well, breeding was part of the PvP grind, and I wish I could forget some of the Pokemon I've bred. No. I'm fucking around. One thing you might actually like, Sorcerer, is you might genuinely enjoy a game called Temtem. It's Pokemon, except it's a bit more challenging, and there is challenge in breeding IVs, but there's also a way to do it like there's a chain of how to do it. Because they can breed the dragon. Shit, that also sounds bad without context. You really are digging your hole really, like 6 feet under, Jerry. But in Temtem, the animals that you start out with, they'll have breeding levels, so you can only breed them a certain amount of times. But you also have items in which you can guarantee a certain IV will pass on. So there's actually like a chart of being able to do that. I got hella into SMT and Persona because of my Pokemon background. No PvP, but hella fun. Which Persona is your favorite? I personally still have a whole lot of fond feelings for Persona 3, specifically Persona 3 Portable. So, and also P5, because, yeah. I also have this little ring right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's actually Skull's ring or a ring of Skull's mask from Persona 5. Fuddler. Some welcoming party this is. It turned into my going away party. I started on Persona 5 Royal, but got P3 and 4 Golden. Okay. I have to finish, actually, 4 Golden. I started it and then never finished it. Because I played a bit of the original Persona 4 Golden. I personally enjoy P3P more. Persona 3 Portable, it's specifically because I can be a girl. So I do tend to prefer that. But it also made some interesting changes and has some nice updated art. It should be fine. I bought it on PC, played it like 10 minutes, then got distracted by something else. That is also how I played it, is because you bought it on PC, so I was able to play it. We gotta fight that guy. Is there anybody else? Nope. Okay. I played it a little bit and then got hella distracted. Above here is the factory's all-important control machine. I can't let you pass. Okay. Fight me. And then I got... Oh, Shinigami Tensei Nocturne 4 and 5. I know a lot of people also like Digital Devil Survivor, which I haven't played personally. But to help Jerry out, Poison has a stream plugin that gives her a channel, a dragon, and I just kept hitting the breed dragon channel redeem and changing its model. The current one is fucking terrifying. Why? What is it? Stupid processor froze. It's okay. I also wanted to drink this because I'm running out of water. I still need to play Persona 3. There's Persona 3, Persona 3 FES, and Persona 3 Portable. I personally recommend Persona 3 Portable, but I have no hype for Soul Hackers because I never played the first one, but I'm amazed Atlas is actually doing a simultaneous multi-platform release. You played FES. Okay. FES is nice. Persona has the habit of releasing a game and then releasing an upgraded version of said game with more options and more characters to interact with, and then they'll release like a special edition after the fact sometimes. So like for, oh god, it's at the point you might as well not play a Persona game on release. It kind of is. I'm trying to think. So Persona 3 released, and then Persona 3 FES released, and then Persona 3 Portable released. So 3 separate games. Persona, yeah, it takes 50 plus hours. Persona 4 released, Persona 4 Golden released, and then Persona 4 Ultimax released, which was a fighting game. Then there was also a rhythm game for the Persona games that I still have to play, that I haven't had. And then Persona 5 released, Persona 5 Royal released, which is the game with basically DLC and new characters. And then Persona 5 Strikers, which I also have to play. They can just keep doing that. Persona 2 has 2 specific game releases. I know. Persona 1, I don't think there was anything other than a direct release. Okay, hello, done with Overwatch. Howdy. Hey, Mooney. I really like games that require grind. I hate the games that try to give you boosts to end game because it feels like I'm wasting time, which isn't true, however, when the temptation is there. I will definitely drink some water and then stretch. Thanks, Mooney. Do that. I hope you had fun in Overwatch. You had to quit MMOs. Oof, I did too. I pretty much avoid them when I can now. MMOs, that is. I get far too invested in games otherwise. Oh, we're gonna use you and see if I can't level you. I had to quit Destiny because it took too much of my time. Yeah, as it is, like, I'm thankfully not as obsessed with Genshin Impact as I used to be. That was, it was bad. It was real fucking bad. We're gonna use Dig so you don't die immediately. Please don't attack. Do you mind? Okay, I think I should be able to capture you. Item. Vulture Ball. Thanks. Oh my god, Avi's fucking quote. Did that work? I have no idea. It's been a while since I've used fucking quotes. Cool. Caught Venomoth. Yeah, that sounds like Avi. There you go. Now what? Weeping Bell. It's fine. I gotta fucking fix that at some point. So Streamlabs is fucking broken. It should not be showing that URL. Yeah, it definitely broke. Streamlabs literally is always broken all the fucking time. Is that something that a mod should delete, Sam? So I don't know how bad that is to show at the moment. Yes. In that case, I'll how do I delete? Where the fuck's my mod view? You know what, just temporarily. If for now we're just gonna ban Streamlabs. I'll fix that later. Rip Streamlabs. It's been years since I played Pokemon now, it seems. Yeah. Bye, Streamlabs, I miss you. Streamlabs being broken is honestly one of the most constant things since I've been streaming. Weeping Bell, Ditto, Cloister, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. Oh no, Streamlabs. Yeah. Let's pull out Foxy. That's the only way I can think of right now to clear it, unless I just want to clear the whole chat, which I don't necessarily want to do. Use Pursuit, I guess. I don't have anything with a flying ability. Which is not great. You're making corn dogs. Like from scratch, or you're making corn dogs like from frozen? Like right now, or is that a plan in the future? Unless the Poke Wrap is really too old now. Oh my god. I haven't thought about the Poke Wrap in ages. I heard of these corn dogs. Nah, in the oven, I'm too drunk for that. Just be careful you don't like set your apartment on fire, Tasha, please. And my wife gives me Venusaur plushies all the time. Aw, so cute. I have a single Pokemon plush right here. It is a Wimpod, because I adore Wimpod. Fuck you. We're not couching Weeping Bell. It's fine. I want a wife to buy me plushies. That's a mood. But, Bulb was also my first because plants are amazing and beautiful. First time I heard of Pokemon was on Nintendo Power. Sent a VHS tape promoting it with my magazine. Oh my god. What a fucking throwback. I was buying plushies for all. Yeah. But I have Wimpod. I have a Mimikyu plush on my bed that's like... Ooh. That's not good. I have to fix that later. I accidentally turned my Tron dog off. It's like 2 feet, basically, so it's nice to cuddle with. An Umbreon plush, and Cyndaquil, and yeah. I think that's all the Pokemon ones I have. I have a lot of plushes, actually, though. My, collection for them is only slightly lesser than my figure collection. Okay. I need to go heal. So we're gonna run down here. It's my headcanon that Poke Wrappers stopped after Gen 1 because they knew continuing would be pain. You know, I don't know if that's really a headcanon. I think that's just genuinely fact. Ironic because I heard about Yu-Gi-Oh! From getting sent to VHS for my Disney membership. What? Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't even a Disney thing, though. Yu-Gi-Oh! was snagged by 4Kids TV. I saw an Alolan Vulpix the other day. Oh, it's so cute. I also love Chimchar. Monkeys are my favorite animals, so Gen 4 was definitely a Chimchar start. Otherwise, I usually pick grass. I bounce around between what I pick for starters, honestly. So, and I bounce around depending on like when I decide to play the game, because sometimes like specifically for Hoenn, I'll bounce back and forth between wanting Trico and wanting Mudkip. So, I do think I lean. Actually, I don't know if I really lean towards anyone. So, though I do know I want the new grass cat, the newest one. It looks fucking cute. I love Litten for reminding me of one of my cats, but with the colors reversed. Oh, that's cute. What's your cat's name? Headcanon and fact. Hey, yo, it's a weed cat. Recently, Nuzlocke prevents me from picking what I want due to random nature of it. Oh, okay, so you've been doing... Oh, well... Have you been doing a completely randomized Nuzlocke? Like, starters different, too? KFC? Oh my god. I don't think I can go through there. I think I have to go up here first. I thought that was stairs for a minute. She passed a couple of years ago at age 19. Oh, I'm sorry. TM26. So it was a fitting starter. It was a fire type. Earthquake. That might be useful. Who can learn that? Yes, actually, I'm going to teach that to CeeLo. Instead of Aurora Beam. Numbers on my trainer card determine my starter type. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dude, I know. I thought I was fancy until my friend Nova, who's obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh, saw my video and confirmed through research that, nah, it's Disney. It's weird even to have the Disney logo on the front. Oh, weird. Oh, shit. Save. Yes. Not gonna lie, I miss how she meowed and cuddled, but her body was found with massive bed head from the position she slept in. Oh. That's so sad. Just the voltage. Where's the system lever? Whoops, I left it on my desk. It's real funny. I didn't get it for you. The voltage goes up even a little. Computer controlling this whole facility will shut down. Good to know. Shadow Pokemon production can be destroyed. I'm absolutely gonna do that. I know it sounds blasé, but 19 was really old and she had a happy life. Oh, I know. A former friend of mine had a cat as well that lived to 19. Her name was Dinah. So, and Dinah also had a very long and fulfilling life. Speaking of cats, though. Perseus. What's fucking stopping us from having Amperosi's Thundershock on it? Yeah, I know, right? Kitty. Excited, then I'll sleep. Oh, Percy. Yeah. He is adorable. Look at him. The big floofy one. Yeah, he a floof. He also a sleepy floof. He woke up for a brief second, so I didn't feel bad picking him up. Hi. You gonna chill with me for a bit? Okay. They're so cute in person too. They're so cute. Ryan is so lucky. They're Ryan's cats, by the way. My roommate. And he is incredibly lucky to have them. You're such a cutie, you know that? I can't wait until you meet Yuki. I can't wait either. I'm very excited to meet Yuki. Cats were worshipped for a reason. They absolutely were. Cats are great. She's so much better around people now. That's good to hear. Considering Ryan described her as adorable, I can only imagine it's the truth. You are gonna swap with CeeLo. use past tense there. Yeah, cats are worshipped for a reason. I have to luck in Mankey for Brock, Oddish Bellsprout for Misty. If you get a Charmander, start in Leaf Green, Fire Red, Nuzlocke. Okay. Is there any modified rules that you do at all? Or Yuki rules this apartment? I just live here. What's up, buddy? Use water gun on camera. Hey. It's the first Pokemon you see en route that isn't a repeat. Okay. So you don't catch repeating Pokemon. I know some people adjust Nuzlocke rules depending on like what they prefer, so. Hi. What's up, buddy? You wanna go? Goodbye. I have a free lap again. We're just gonna do Ice Beam on Seaking, because why the fuck not? Camerupt doesn't look like a Pokemon, it looks like a mistake. Ouch. That is some harsh words against the Camerupt. Any particular reason you dislike it? Piloswine is ice. I think. Like, you can throw trash into the holes on its back. Doesn't magma spew from that? Yeah, it's ugly. Wow. So harsh. I mean, it's not my favorite either, but still. Not very effective. Yeah, I figured as much. We're gonna do Faint Attack. And then... Fuck it. Even so, 50-50 Mankey and getting Abra that escapes en route, you need Mankey and a grass type. It's really bad if you start with Charmander. I want to say type advantage isn't everything, but also it kind of is, especially in like a Nuzlocke. Do the Ash Ketchum where you release a Pokemon if you battle a Pokemon of the opposite sex because they fell in love? No, that's so painful. Didn't he have a shiny Butterfree or it fell in love with a shiny Butterfree? What was that again? Because I know he also had like a shiny Noctowl, if I'm not mistaken. We're just gonna use Heat Wave. Just fuck it. Yeah, that didn't do much. Fell in love with shiny Butterfree. Okay. Yeah. I actually used Flamethrower. It predated shiny Pokemon. But isn't Butterfree shiny? And also, no, it didn't. I think. Did it? I actually don't know. Think about this now. After that hurdle, the rest of the game is so much easier with the fire type. Okay. There we go. Didn't Shiny start with Gen 2? Maybe they did. I'm trying to remember, because don't you get a red Gyarados at some point? Or is that in a Gen 2 game? It's probably retconned as Shiny. I know it was a pink Butterfree, but isn't Butterfree Shiny pink? There are no Shiny Gen 1? Huh, okay. I guess it was then. Alright, my bad. Sorry, Yuki's touching the keyboard. No worries. She typed all of that? That's impressive. The amount of times I wiped on Misty and Brock with a Charmander just makes me shudder thinking about it. Oof. That's fucking awful. Yuki definitely does have something to say. Yeah, choosing Charmander was hard. I had to teach my Butterfree confusion because of that. She wants you to do the Ash Ketchum Nuzlocke. Absolutely not. No thank you. Before... Ooh. We are gonna go run and heal really quick before I do anything else, because I don't know if I'm gonna be thrown into another fucking battle immediately after. And I do know that if I run down now, my poor poisoned Pokemon, I think it's Ampharos, is gonna wind up dying. Also release Pokemon right before they're ready to evolve? That's awful. I hate that. No. I would never be able to get Raichu. Because I would want a modified one, so I start with Pichu if I can. I do level limits as a challenge for me because it's cheap to have Pokemon higher than gym leaders. Yeah, I do know that that's a pretty common Nuzlocke thing, is that you can't over level. There's like a lot of rules, and obviously all of them are optional, but I know like there are some pretty standard ones for the most part. But if you haven't, I would definitely check out Temtem if you do want a challenge. It's also online and multiplayer. So you can also play it co-op, which is because there's a story. I was actually playing it co-op with my roommate Ryan, which granted there's no sound for this, but I could do this. Oh wait, are you doing an Ironmon or just imposing level limits? Aww. I like that clip. I really have to figure out what the fuck's going on with my Streamlabs. If Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. Well, yeah, that's normal Nuzlocke rules. I missed the last 3 minutes reliving the Pokemon rap. Man, I hate how little I feel like an adult. Yeah. Okay. To adjust voltage, use the system lever. Warning, do not raise voltage too high. Raise it. Boom. The control machine has gone wild. Oh no. Such a tragedy. Boom. Oh, hey, it's you. What's going on? The production line stopped. The control computer's not responding. I broke it. Oh, you're the punk from the SS Libra. You're behind this, aren't you? Yep. Dat me. Oh, what in the blazes? Shadow Pokemon production software has been deleted. Heh. Gorgon gets furious if things don't go his way. He's going to chew me out again. Yep. Yep, that's the world of being an adult. You don't feel like it until you realize how old you are, and then you feel ancient. Mm-hmm. It's like when you see those lists and someone's like, hey, this song is like 20 years old, and you're like, not Skater Boy. And it's very painful. And you're like, wow, I've been alive for far longer than I anticipated or really realize. Spider on Huntail. Thunder Punch on Huntail. Nuzlocke Sun and Moon is just a cakewalk, though. You have to try to lose. Sun and Moon in general, it's very difficult. I enjoy the series a lot for Sun and Moon, but that's more of a narrative reasoning, and I enjoy like the characters a lot in Sun and Moon, especially Team Skull. They're fucking hilarious, and I just really adore them. But it is really not a challenging game in the slightest. I can't believe Batman the Animated Series is today what Scooby-Doo was to me as a kid. Oof. Ooh. I hate that sentence. 'Cause that's not wrong. Old people cartoon. Ooh, Clayface episode. Stop. That was pretty painful. Or when you reference something and then someone doesn't fucking understand. Quite literally, Avi all the time will reference a Vine, and then their younger coworkers at work by only a few years don't understand, and it is gut-wrenchingly painful, because that's not even terribly old. Ursa Ring. Toughest challenge though is Cynthia in Gen 4. Nuzlocke is so scary. I mean, Cynthia is known for wiping teams as well as... Who's the one with the Altarias? whose name escapes me at the moment. Because I want to say, which gym leader is it? During the brief time when I was tutoring elementary school kids, one kid couldn't believe the first season of Digimon was when I was middle school until someone showed him proof. Chess, you're making me feel old. That was when I was in elementary school. Digimon came out. Oh my god. Wait, Chess, I forget. Are you a little older than me? I think you might be. Because I was in elementary school. If that's the case, I'm a little younger. Yeah, that's fair. But it's still like old enough that I'm like, ouch, pain. Yeah, okay, you're 36. Okay. I'm about 9 years. Yeah, 9 years your junior. Currently 10. 9 as of next week. Why Digimon in jeans? I'm a half-functional late 20 person. Okay. Actually, fight. Quick attack, fight. Body slam. You turned 29 a few days ago. Congrats. My birthday's next week. Which is weird to me. It's far too hot here and it doesn't feel like April. And yet, the month is almost over. I got more Bulbasaur plushies. Nice. Have you seen, recently, I think the Pokemon Center actually came out with an official Bulbasaur, like, plant holder? Like a potted plant holder? It's really fucking cute. You miss snow on the mountains? I mean, I miss snow in general. Not gonna lie. New York has a far different climate than LA. You got that too? Nice. It's so cute. I almost got one for myself as well. Also, somebody followed. Thanks for the follow. I just noticed. Everything's broken. I'm like not hearing any of my alerts. I'm gonna have to figure out why that is. I love my cactus and my Bulbasaur pot. Aww. I have a good view of San Gabriel Mountains from my home, and during the winter it would be so pretty. That does sound pretty. I imagine you got like a fair amount of like nice photos too. By the Arbok, flamethrower, the cacturn. Now it's getting hotter. Yeah, it is getting hotter. There we go. Don't kill it, please. Nice. Okay. Arbok must recharge. Item. Ultra Ball. Arbok. Fight. Just charm it. I'm also having anti-choice protesters staying almost permanently in my city, and some middle-aged white assholes are squatting in my local Yvonne's parking lot. What the fuck? That's a time of it, to say the least. Trying to get Gascon recalled. Also, sleep well, Foxy. I'm not super tired yet, so I might keep going for a little while longer. Also, you have one last fight, and then the main shadow boss is Primeape. Oh dear. I think they're the same people squatting and trying to get a newcomer called that weren't wearing a mask. You should probably turn into Night Sam. I think I'll probably heal, do this boss, and then save. Because that would mean I just have one last area, I think, in this game. If I am not misunderstanding. Down here. And then this way. Bingo. Save, please. Or heal, please. Then save. Like during the height of the pandemic, they just parked their cars, set up a table, and these obnoxious banners to recall Newscom. And of course, there were no masks. Of course. Of course. Not gonna lie. I am probably... Yeah, no, Jerry's in the UK. Or UK time zones. But I am probably gonna keep wearing masks. I'm vaccinated, but I'm gonna keep wearing them for the foreseeable future just because they make me more comfortable in general. Did you just call me British? Time zone. You're in the same time zone, aren't you? You're on the other side of the world as me. That's what I meant. I didn't mean to say you're from the UK. As far as when I'm trying to refer to time zones, that's usually the easiest way for me to say, like, it's over like a 10-hour difference or whatever. Is my default is to say UK. So I don't mean that. I'm from Montana and glad of it because it took a while for COVID to spread here. Yeah, everything that is in America is UK. It's easy. It's just easiest, like, because the two main countries that I ever look up time for is, specifically, I'll look for, like, London time, or I'll look for, Japan, because those are the majority of where I have friends that are not in the US. So, I'm originally from New York, but I moved to Los Angeles, in 2020, the end of 2020. To save right here. Yes, I would like to. Cool, cool. Sorry, I'm just trying to do a thing real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, it's this fuck who looks really fucking weird. Where are all my crew? You wiped them out? Every last one? Impossible. One kid took down all those shadow Pokemon we made. Ugh. In wrecking my factory, you smeared dirt all over my good name. You've done it now. I'm steaming mad, and there's no forgiving that, ever. Be prepared to drop. America has some beautiful deserts. I would love to visit those. They're pretty nice. Like, I visited a little bit, myself. Not like a whole lot. Mostly on my road trip cross country. So, although after 2 days of cornfields, anything looks beautiful. So, patrolling Mojave made me wish for a nuclear winter. Jess. Why? Bite, Celio, fight, Thunderpunch, Celio. Oh good, I didn't fight you at all. Montana doesn't look favorable on people in the LGBT community. I've got some bad memories of cruelty when I was with my only boyfriend, happily married to my wife now, but it sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. Yeah. New York is a fair bit better, all things considered about that, but I still didn't come out myself for a very long time. So, until I was more confident in myself and that if I were to be kicked out of the house, that I would be okay in surviving on my own. Thankfully, I wasn't. And my family was eventually fairly understanding, but yeah. I heard the Midwest is worse than stereotypes we coastal elites have. Like, I try not to be too bad in assuming, but then the hood started coming off. Yeah. It was, it's a fun story that I have when someone usually redeems, story time, but realistically, it's, I tried coming out as bisexual when I was 13, 14, didn't really understand entirely anything. It kind of just slipped out. and my mom called the priest on me, and I had a very awkward conversation with Father Charles, and then we didn't talk about it again until I was 18 and graduating high school. And my mom, when I let it slip I was in love with my best friend, as most lesbians tend to accidentally do, fall in love with their best friends, and she goes, oh yeah, I know, I talked to my therapist about it, we're okay now. I'm like, thanks, now I need therapy. So it's funny now. At the time it wasn't, but yeah, much better. Even the smallest town in Montana has 4 churches. Jesus. I grew up in Long Island, so I grew up in a oof, that is strong. I grew up in a town that had churches and synagogues. So we're gonna do that's too many churches for a small town. It really is. It's a lot of fucking churches, man. A lot of fucking churches. Hall, Montana has 15 buildings and 40 more churches. Oh my god. Ooh. I am definitely gonna have to heal you. Oh, not again. Like, we had some homophobes in the church, but I'm not surprised we had a gay deacon. Huh, okay. Ooh. Bye, Foxy. Shit, it's been so long ago, but it made news. Oh, wow. Swap out Celia. Gay bishop? Okay. I gotta look it up. Okay. Be sure to get it right. Item. There we go. Good enough. If he used Protect again, I wanted to make sure I actually worked. Cool. I also have to switch the EXP share off of Celio and probably swap it onto Curlia, I'm thinking. And this should be a shadow Pokemon. Wow, that model is disgustingly ugly. Did you copy paste the stats again from your friend's book? Sure. Celio use Earthquake. Some places are more tolerant of it in our generation in Montana, as they call it a, quote, surge of gayness. Ah yes, the gay agenda, clearly. In the Episcopal Church in the United States, Gene Robinson was elected and consecrated Bishop of New Hampshire, becoming the first openly gay bishop in the Anglican community and apostolic Christianity. This is from the wiki, but it rings some bells. Ah, we call it empathy. That's fair too. That was in 2002. Damn. Hypnos. Wow. Hypnos also. Okay. Bite the Hypno. Fight. Ice Beam on Primeape? I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot of damage, which should be good. Okay. I need to do one more bite move. Oh good, Hypno flinched. As of 2004, other Anglican provinces, including the Anglican Church of Southern Africa and the Scottish Episcopal Church, permitted the ordination of gay clergy and others. Today is definitely just a day of people copy pasta Wikipedia, huh? Not to say that's a bad thing or anything, but it's just like, it's been a very informative kind of stream on accident. For all I know, everything's gone backwards there, but I can't be raised in the church and hate Christianity completely. That's fair. I mean, everybody is allowed to have completely differing opinions on, like, the way in which they were raised, you know? Like, regardless of Everybody's religious experience is a very singular kind of thing. Shadow Storm. Oof. Oof. Okay. Item. Ultra Ball. I'm learning things. Ah! I'm so sorry you're learning things. We're also going to do a hyper potion because I don't think I'm going to fight anybody else, but we have a strong Mormon influence in Montana, which I was, and let me tell you, I was an asshole growing up. Definitely grew out of hating myself for liking all genders. Oh yeah, no, same. So, I mean, I grew up in a relatively suburban area, and even I had a struggle with that too. It is a not fun thing that I wish people didn't go through. Like, hating themselves because of the reactions that they expect from other people. Managed partnerships. It's the first time. Wow, okay. That's it. You're not getting away with this. No way, no how, no ifs or buts. I'm not taking this. I'll blow up the factory with you in it. Excuse me? I'm like a 14-year-old child. Gorgon, that's quite enough, except you have lost. Hey, it's that dude. Master Greevil. Yeah, it's Varric. We meet again. You do remember me, don't you? Yes, it is I, Mr. Varric. Or Virch, whatever. Or perhaps I should say Greevil, the Grand Master of Cypher. Isn't that the title for the Ku Klux Klan? I must say I'm taken aback. I never once imagined that you would destroy our factory. That's not important. Even though it was mass output of shadow Pokemon has ended, our plan itself is unharmed. You've already completed XD001's final tuning. It is now rests with me. The ultimate shadow Pokemon that's resistant to purification? Now I shall prepare a final plan to activate Lugia. Do you honestly think you can stop me? Yeah. I shall be at Cypher's HQ. It is on the Cidadark Isle off the coast of Gaeton Port. It is an impregnable fortress that repels all with cruel waves and thick clouds. No one can reach it. Come if you dare. I'll enjoy waiting for you. Gorgon, eat a Snickers. Master Greevil has such a wicked sense of humor. No ordinary ship can get close because of the rough seas, and even if you do manage to get on the island, the place will be swarming with trainers carrying shadow Pokemon I made. Even though there should be a lot more shadow Pokemon. If Lugia didn't drop that ship in the desert, we wouldn't have had taken so long tuning the shadow Pokemon. Doesn't matter. There's plenty to welcome you in style. How many are there? I can't tell you that. If I did, it'd floor you. It's just a matter of time before the world belongs to us. You better be ready for it. Well then. List of manufactured shadow Pokemon. And I downloaded it onto my PDA. Wonderful. Quickly check the room. Nothing to grab. Alright. So we're gonna save. And my throat is fucking hurting. So we're gonna read out. So. Not that. Chatting.